Hey everyone, Mr. Brock here. I'm trying to get through the extended break, same way everyone is, staying at home, trying to keep busy. So I've been doing stuff for school, but also what you may or may not see, we'll see. It depends on how the year progresses, I guess. Um, I thought about taking a break and playing one of my favorite games from back in the day. So this was made in 2012. I've not played it for many years. It's called FTL, which stands for Faster Than Light. So it's a roguelike game, which means it's very random. Things can go very wrong very quickly. But the fun part is we can name people in this game. So I thought I'd name it after whoever was commenting on my videos. If we get through more people, because we can get more crew members, then we'll start pulling from the 7th grade as a whole. Um, Obviously, I will not say last names, but let's get there. So Eric, and the last person that commented on my video, I'm going in order, was Sophie. So we have Captain. We'll make Captain Jakob because he was the first one to comment. And then Sophie and Eric are under his command. So this is a motley crew, and we're gonna get through the galaxy, and we're gonna win the game. Even though I've only beat this game once, and I've played it many times. Alright, so here's the actual game itself. And the objective, we can read right here. Here's the objective of the game. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. So again, unlike Star Wars, where the Rebels are the good guys, where the Federation and Rebels are bad. So they're trying to stop us from delivering some kind of vital data. We have a pretty weak ship to start out with. I'm going to go quickly over what everything does to the best of my ability. There's a lot of systems in this game, but I'll go over the basics. So you can see this bubble around our ship, that's a shield. As long as that's up, most weapons cannot hit our ship directly. And so we have 3 people. They're all standing next to certain things. This is a power supply. So you need to power systems for them to work. So we're going to depower this med bay, because the people are standing in this room, they're heal. But we're all at 100% health. You can see by this green health bar. So nobody's close to dying. It's not really worth powering if nobody's using it. So you want to use power efficiently. You can buy more power up here in the ship menu, up down here, but it costs scrap, which is this universe's money. So we only start with 10 scrap. That's very little, and you want to save it up to buy better weapons, more shield, more things like that. And I'll just go over the systems real quick. So shields, sustain projectile blocking shields. Manning increases shield recharge speed. So is that word manning. So in these rooms you have computer stations. So you can see Sophie typing on one here. We have Eric typing on this one. We have Jacob. This is the captain's chair, so he's piloting the ship. Without a captain, you cannot dodge incoming attacks. So Jacob will probably sit up there the entire time unless he's needed to put out fires and things like that, which hopefully won't happen too much, but we'll see. Things can go very wrong very quickly in this game. It starts off pretty easy though, but then it gets massively harder. So, shields though. Again, you can get up to 4 shields, but we'll see if we get that far. It's a lot of money. Engines, which is what Eric is working on right now. That charges the faster than light drive. You cannot jump to a new sector if this is not charged. So while we're in a fight, if you look up here, you'll see it charging. So if you want to run away from a fight, we have to wait till it's fully charged. Also, having more power into this makes it so we can dodge incoming attacks. It's a percentage base, so you need to know your math a little bit, but it also just tells you straight up. Here's the engines. We have a 20% chance to dodge. Now if Eric goes away from this console, you see that drop down to 15. So having Eric here makes it so our dodge chance goes up faster. And the more we dodge when Eric's on that console, then he'll get a level up, and then our dodge percent would go up even higher. So you want people manning the same stations throughout the game because they get better at the stations as they stand there. So hopefully we don't lose crew members, but we can. People can die in this game. So we'll see through our choices who survives, who might join our motley crew. Will Sophie go crazy with the weapon systems and attack every little thing in the vicinity? So let's start a little adventure. Right now we're here. We need to get here before you'll see a red thing come here as we take a couple turns. So eventually we need to end up at the exit, and I'll show you the red thing when they get to it. It will pop up on the map. It'll be pretty obvious. So I want to choose to go to this sector right here. So it's right down the middle. Let's see what happens. You scan reveal ore refinery and several factories, all standing still and empty. No life signs detected. Alright, so no materials even. So that was a kind of a waste. Alright, we want to explore as much as this sector as we can before going to the exit. There's a kind of a time limit, so we want to visit as much as we can. So let's go south. I don't want to go to these spots. They're a nebula. So you see these are just blank squares. These ones are bluish. So if we read these, it's just unvisited location. But these nebula, unvisited location, the nebula here will make fleet pursuit slower, but will also disrupt your sensors. So we don't have sensors if we go there, which is part of our systems. Alright, an advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. So we're definitely going to attack it. We could run away or just not provoke it. But we want things. We want scrap, and we want fuel, and we want missiles. We want all this stuff. We don't have drones. This is what this is. We don't have a drone system on this ship. We can buy one later. We're just going to attack. So they have a drone. This is what a drone is. It goes around their ship. Some are repair drones, and they can help repair your ship automatically. But this one's a combat drone. So it repeatedly attacks your ship. Can be shut down by damaging the enemy's ship's drone system. That's what this system is right here. So we can get one of those on our ship, but we don't have it right now. I didn't finish going through all the systems, I guess. So again, weapon systems, probably one of the most important systems. That's what Sophie's running right now. And we have 3 power to it. As you can see these little bars right here. There's one here for this Artemis, and there's 2 here for this burst laser. So it takes 3 power total to have all these weapons running. You can have up to 4 weapons. We don't have that yet. Missiles, there's different weapons types. Right now we have a laser weapon and a missile weapon. Missiles go through shields, so this one shield won't block anything, won't block our missile attack. Lasers do not go through shields, but this shoots 3 charges per attack, and you'll see that shortly. So the first one's going to take the shield out if it hits, and then the other 2 hopefully will hit whatever we aim on. You can aim on different stuff. You can have the missile shoot here, maybe your burst laser shoot somewhere else. Typically the easy strat is kill their weapon systems. If they don't have weapons, they can't do anything basically. So they have 1 drone and 1 weapon right here. If we kill this though, that weapon cannot fire, and we'll have a good time. So I'm going to fire both our missile and our burst laser at their weapon. You can see this weapon cannot hurt us with our shield up. So it's not a threat. We're not going to shoot our missile because we have a limited supply of missiles. The laser can shoot infinitely, but missiles cannot. So we're just going to shoot our... You see we killed the drone system a little bit, so it's not moving anymore. And it should take... If we hit all 3 of these shots, then this will die, because the hull will die. So We win our first fight. Oh, didn't kill it. One more hit. Alright, so let's see what we get. Salvage. You salvage what you can from the broken ship. 14 scrap. I don't remember what a high amount of scrap is, but 14. You didn't take any damage, so it's always good. And we can investigate this station now. So hopefully we get some more stuff. We got a beam, okay. The station is a storage site for military-grade weapons. You find one that can easily be attached to your ship. So we got 7 more scrap and a weapon, which we can use or we can sell. So you see it's added here. And it's a beam type weapon. We can either use it or sell it. If we want to use all 3 of these weapons though, we need to buy more power and things like that. So if we look at here, to buy more power we need 20 scrap. So we don't even have enough money to do this. We'd have to buy 2 more systems, which would cost us 35 plus 50 to have 5 power to our weapons. And that's 85 scrap. And then we have to buy 2 more powers, which is at least 40 probably. So it's a lot of investment. So we're not going to do that. We might sell this later. Kind of like the burst laser is one of the best weapons in the game. If you can get like 4 of those, like you're set. It's pretty sick. But we're going to sit. Alright, scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Again, that's that. So we're going to explore because Jakob's really bold and he wants that scrap. Scans reveal a number of asteroids with useful compositions. So we got some free fuel, which is always good. So this is fuel. Whenever you jump to another place, it costs 1 fuel. So right now we have 18 jumps we can do. You can run out of fuel. I've had it happen. And it's really bad if you run out. You have to sit for a couple turns and hope somebody rescues you. Well, this is that red circle I was talking about. If this catches up to you, you get into a very tough fight, which is not a fun thing to do. You take a lot of damage in those fights if you don't die. Detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. So we're gonna save this outpost. We'll probably get some fuel for it. And they're rebels. They're rebel scum, and Sophie's not putting up with that. So, I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. They move to engage. Alright, so they have a defensive drone. That's what this is. I don't remember what it does. Defense drone. Shoots down missiles and asteroids. Can be shut down by damaging. So we don't want to shoot our missile, because this will kill it. So oh man, they have one of these. I'm gonna kill their missile system, hopefully with our laser. These might just be single. Okay, there's single lasers. Oh. So there's a mechanic. So you see how the shields is it's red, right? So we have no shield now. It's on fire, so we need to put that fire out. So Jacob now. I think if Jacob leaves, we don't. I could be wrong. No, okay, Jacob can leave. So Jacob's gonna try to put that fire out. Oh my gosh, this is not it. I can't. Oh no. Guys, we might die in the first fight. Sophie, why'd you shoot at him? Alright, so we can't use our weapons because now they're dead. Oh no. Sophie's dying. This is on fire. And we have no oxygen now. Now we can't see our ship. Oh no, we gotta shoot. We gotta shoot everything. Oh my god. Okay, we're repaired. We have missiles now. We're gonna shoot the drone. Oh no. Guys, we're gonna... This is the fastest game I've ever seen in my life. Oh no, you're gonna die. We need medical. Oh man, Sophie, you're gonna die. Jacob, you're gonna die. Oh my gosh. We can't do anything. First. Okay, we need to repair oxygen now. Oh, everything's on fire. This is like my classroom, guys. Everything's just on fire. Why did I shoot that? Okay, that was FTL, guys. That was the quickest video ever. Captain Jakob. Don't blame me. That was Captain Jakob's fault, and sticking to it. So that's FTL, where things can go really badly very, 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 very quickly. So that was a quick game. See you guys next time. Bye. Hopefully our next crew will do better if I do this again. Later.